seen a nigga like this here, bitch. What's that? Don't I look like that nigga that you never seen before? Don't I look?
What's up? It's your boy Yoey from MyhellofalifeTV, MyhellofalifeTV.
Yeah.
I'm here with the Comedy Goon, Mario P.
What up? What's up, y'all?
I'm saying you see him everywhere, all over your timeline. He's hosting concerts, parties. He doing it all, commercials.
KKK rallies.
Yeah, the boy worked constantly. He was out there, Jeff Davis with the Confederate flags, ribbing them. No,
thanks. I'm glad. What's good, though, brother?
What's up, man? Good to be here, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for coming down to the Trap House. Call it First Class Studios. Thank you for coming fuck with me.
Appreciate you.
Come jam up with me. Thank you for coming jam up with me. I appreciate you.
Definitely happy to be here, dog. So let's just jump right into it, man. Like you say, man, you all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Look like you don't never sleep. You on that Diddy shit. And tell the people, I mean, what that Comedy Goon mean to you? Like your brand. What is Comedy Goon?
Man, it means everything to me. It's my life. It's bigger than me. I feel like this represents a lot of cats out there that's artists, and it represents the inner comedy that we have that we have inside. You know, some of the most thugged out cats. I got a sense of humor. So it comes from the hood, man. It comes from the struggle. It's urban. It's for us. You know, and I felt like it was also a great way for me to channel my anger, and also I won't lose grip of where I come from, and then people can stay close to me through this brand. You know, so
right.
That's what it really is. I mean, it's my baby. I take care of it.
Well, we'll talk about that a little bit. You say, you know, not forgetting where you come from, New Orleans, and just things you've been through. I mean, just give us a little bit of background on how Mario P got to where we are now with you know, doing comedy and knowing this was something you wanted to do.
Well, no lie, I started doing comedy in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
I've been an asshole my whole life, been a funny guy my whole life. A lot of drastic things happened in my life to push me to the edge of just jumping off into my career, my faith, my passion, which is comedy. My past, my life, my story. I felt like I always had a story to tell. I was always a dreamer, daydreamer. I love music. Like all that stuff just saved me from negative moments. Some people call it depression. I call it negative moments. And music and comedy was my safe place. That's where I would go at to get away from the negative world. And during class, doing work, even in jail, I was a funny guy. Why? Because funny saved me. I got ass off for being funny. It protected me from bullies. They always want to be around me. I guess whatever that means. And it's just I used my past. Man, my mom did 25 years in jail. I grew up in the foster homes. I got shot up. I have a brother that's doing life. I have another brother. He was murdered when I was turned over from the state to him. I have two sisters that's older than me, and it's like pretty much I'm the big brother in this situation because I've always wanted to, you know, get my family back together, and I watch, you know, my siblings, you know, male siblings, and I also watch my male cousins, you know, throw their life away to the judicial system and to the graveyard, doing this, you know,
right.
Not bad guys, just doing what they feel like they thought was right, you know. So it's bigger than me, you know. So that's why I gotta make it. That's why I'm gonna make it. That's why it was always written out for me to make it. And I thought it was just comedy, but it's like my past is coming back now. Like that music shit. Like in high school, I had CDs called the Booty Mix. All R&B songs on one CD.
Mm-hmm.
I had 5 volumes of Booty Mix. Yeah, ass. Get ass off the Booty Mix. Friends just make fun of me. But then late at night, say, bro, you got that Booty Mix too? Yeah, come get it. Come on. So yeah, a lot of drastic shit got me to this point. A lot of negative stuff got me to this point. I never did comedy to prove a point. I didn't do it to get some females' attention. I didn't do it to prove somebody wrong. It was always personal first, and that's why it's profitable now. Things have to be personal first,
right?
Before they become profitable, they have to become personal. This whatever you're doing has to have some type of content, personal content, to make it believable. You know, because people wouldn't be able to relate. It wouldn't be captivating.
Right.
You know,
So with that being said, you know, listening to you talking about how it's personal for you with your comedy, it's a business, it's a brand for you.
That's indeed.
I want you to speak a little bit on how, you know, when you out and you show up to different places, you meet all type of people. I I know a lot of people expect you to just be funny guy 24/7.
Right.
Let's talk a little bit about, hey, sometimes I'm serious. I'm a businessman.
Right.
I'm here to handle my business. Telling jokes and making everybody laugh, that's my business. I'm here to get my money. Speak on that.
Pretty much, this game is 10% talent, 90% business. And the reason why I'm the hottest I'm gonna continue to rise is because how I handle myself off stage. And that's not letting people turn me into a guinea pig or a clown. I don't do clown acts.
Right.
I don't go around beating on my chest saying give me mine. I don't go around doing stuff that are pretty much sowing the wrong seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's giving me room to tell people, hey, nah, I'm here to work. When people see me in the streets, say bro, say you'll watch it with my wife. I'm like, go watch it on Instagram.
Right.
Some people get mad, some people respect it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Do I care? No, I don't. Because I'm not saying I don't care about people and what they think of me, because I do care what they think of me, because these are my fans. So I want them to think the right of me. But do I move on how they think of me? Hell no. So if you feel like I don't want to be a clown and you're gonna unfollow me on Instagram, go ahead. You wouldn't believe the shit I hear when I say no. I'm gonna stop following you with your stuck up ass. Be my neighbor, be my guest. Go, because if this motherfucker crashed tomorrow on Instagram, I'm still gonna get booked like a library, because I work hard for that.
Right.
So you have to understand, you have to make sure you have self-respect when you enter these streets and you enter these places. When you go do a job, when I go do a show, I get to business. After the show is over, by the time the headline on stage, I'm going home.
Right. Getting back to work.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. This is no hard offense.
Right.
And that's non-stop here, repetition. Being successful is like pretty much you doing the same small shit over and over again. Pretty much being in the gym every day.
Right.
You get no game for a minute.
Right.
Pretty much that.
So let's talk on, because it ain't just the YouTube and the social media that you're doing. Let's talk about some of the opportunities you had, like getting to get up there on Tidal with all the fans, all the views.
That was crazy.
We also know that you traveling out of town, opening up for all type of acts, opening for yourself.
Man, it's crazy.
Speak on that a little bit.
I did a Louisiana Fest with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young Money, the whole camp, P Mac Main. What happened was, they reached out. I reached out. They reached back. It was some real G's on that, and they gave me a shot, man. And that was the easy part, man. The hard part was getting up there, So that was the easy part during the 5 minutes. I call that no huddle, hurry up offense.
Right.
Three to tie the game, but we need 6 to score to win. Fuck that, I want to win.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, man. It was a rush, and I killed it. I handled myself like a professional. 10,000 people live, 100,000 streaming live on Tidal because they thought Lil Wayne was about to come out. Nobody knew I was going to perform. I wasn't promoted, so nobody likes surprises at comedians. There's no name comedian comes on stage. If I fuck up,
pressure was on.
Oh man, if I lose today, if I lose that night, I lose forever. New Orleans don't like chumps.
That's real. We like our winners. Speaking of winning, like you say, you the best out here.
Yeah, I am. I am.
Talk about being the best, and like you say, you always working, man. Like, what's the preparation for you? Just getting your mind in a certain frame to
being
go
alone,
up there.
Detoxing. Every day I'm alone. I meditate. I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always alone. I love being alone because what I need to grasp on in life, what I want to do, I have to be alone. You have to be alone. Period. If you want to make decisions that can help you, you have to be alone. You cannot be cluttered with people and their ideas and their energy. The type of energy you want to come back towards you, you have to put yourself in a situation. And that's what I've done the best. Is step outside my comfort zone, talking to new people. I was never afraid of what I didn't know.
Right.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, that's the key. Is knowing what you want to do. With this shit. Like, what do you want to do?
Right.
Like, that was always the thing for me, man. I never wanted to be mediocre, man. And they got cats that's mad at me because I don't want to be second. That's all on you, bruh. I want to take this shit to the top. So what's going on now? I'm finding out about hate. Whatever that fuck that is. Excuse my language.
mean, it's just the internet, man.
Yeah.
Say what you want.
Whatever the hell that means. But yeah, man, and we need those. We need haters. Haters will buy you a ticket just to go to a show, just to watch you, and just to go home and say, "Told you it wasn't all that." Shit, come on through.
I bet the person they brought with them was dying.
And 5 of them. You know.
Yeah. But
if you wasn't, listen. It's sad to say. You know, unfortunately, it's to say this. If you don't have haters, you're not popping. It's true. I mean, you pleasing too many people.
right.
You're gonna piss people off out here by doing you and getting you. Because people don't have the courage, so they try to put their fear into you and get mad when you throw that shit back on them and tell them what you're gonna do, then do it. Feel me? Now you arrogant. Now you cocky. Now you doing too much. You feel me? You wanna be this, you wanna be that, you wanna be the man. You're trying to be the man. Guess what? I don't have to try to be something that I am. I am the man. First Class Studios. It's popped up right there. Chat. First Class Studios. So, give y'all a little sauce at First Class Studios. Give y'all a little something, you know what I'm saying? So, Ross is
about to get exclusive.
exclusive. Ross is an engineer. So, he pretty much been helping me with all my music. You know, taking care of me with his music and stuff like that, you know. He's a real dope artist. This is a song called You a Ho Out Here. It's out right now on SoundCloud. And this is the one right here.
You a hoe out here. Hit that bitch, hit that bitch, hit that bitch, hit that bitch, hit that. She don't wanna kiss the you a hoe out here. Got caught with you a hoe out here. The girl finna drill hoe out here. You ain't got no money for this you a
Cali pop feel, you know?
You got a bump on your lip.
Got the bounce feel to it.
You always broke. You a hoe out here. You ain't got no hoe out here.
Coast to coast, coast to coast.
You a hoe out here. Got your mammy saying you a hoe out here. Got your pappy saying you a hoe out here. Got your grandma saying you a hoe out here. Got your grandpa saying you a.
Alright, so Mario P, bro. Like I say, man, it's been good. Sitting here talking with you, dog.
Appreciate you, boss.
You done put me on the exclusive with the music.
Yeah, I do a little something.
You know what I'm saying?
I do a little something.
So
I love you. Oh man, I got no more fruities, bro. I love you some fruities, kid.
So you're doing the music thing, you're doing your comedy, of course.
Yeah.
Man, I'm rocking with y'all. This is my dog Mario P.
Yes, indeed.
So stay tuned for everything you got coming up,
Yes,
man.
indeed. My hell of life. Play no games. I'm in a building like sheetrock, baby. Out of here.